Okay, I had to reposition the camera. Okay, so this bracket here represents the actual mounts on the Monster 796,001 and whatnot. The upper holes here is the representation of the top yoke mount for the original headlamp. It's actually rubber. It's a metal wire with rubber up here, and then there's two mounts down there on the lower triple. Okay, so first off, you want to take the power supply, release the cable, and you want to slot it into the rubber like such. Okay, it's gonna hold in the rubber with these two nut studs actually facing up, right? So in this particular bracket, I can't actually get that done, so I'm just gonna hold it by hand. But on the actual bike, you're gonna do that. So now on your line, there's these two bolts. Push it out, probably what, 8 mil to 10 mil. You can actually flush the bolts with the nutset, and just slot it onto the lower triple mounts, right? So once you slot it in, you're gonna have the position of the brackets right around here. Well, on the case of the actual bike, it's going to be on the top side. Okay. Then the power supply unit actually goes below, and the meter bracket goes onto the top of this. So they actually mount in this manner. Okay. So I'm just going to mount it on this bracket so it makes the job a lot easier. Let's put this in. These are the M8s, which is a slight bit bigger bolts. It's a little bit clumsy. Here, it won't be clumsy on a bike. It's a lot easier doing on a bike. And you just start bolting them down. Again, hand tighten them. Don't force tighten with a tool just yet. This is the M8, so you want to be using the number 6 tool, number 6 Allen key. So let me reposition the camera a bit. Yeah. Okay. Just tighten these bolts down. Right. You don't have to hold the lower bolts. It will automatically hold itself in the rubber. So this is more or less the position of the headlamp on the motorcycle itself. So push this a bit further, you can see everything. So you can actually tighten these bolts a bit on both sides, just to hold them into place. So this is also the adjuster bolts. Now the wires can go down. Alright, and on the sides, the connector itself, the DRL connectors, you can see this small little connector right there, right about there. You want to actually connect them, tuck it in. Let me rotate this over. Okay. Just push this cable in, tuck it on the sides, inwards, and then the power supply cable, just connect the stuff in, the socket in, making sure that the clip and the hole lines up, right? You can actually connect it reverse, so that's something you don't want to do. That can kill the power supply. So you can tie this up. It's cables. You can use a cable tie. And just tie it up behind there. And okay. So right about now, it's the best time for us to put in the harness, the supplied harness. So the green and the H4 mounts, just click on, okay, that way. The white socket right here joins into the white socket right here, hole and clip lines up, click, and yeah, practically the cable is done, and this joins into the original socket on the motorcycle itself, right? Okay, so that's the cable done, and now you want to put on the meter. Fortunately I don't have a meter here, so the meter goes on this side. You put the meter up, the 4 bolts come from the rear, and then the socket goes on this way from bottom up through here. Once that's done, then you're good to go. From there you want to put on the cover sets, right? Okay, right before you put on the cover sets, you can actually start putting on the signals. It has to be a 8mm stock type signals. All you have to do is just plug it in here, bolt it up, and the wire runs through here, right? So okay, on the covers, this is where you have to be a bit careful, right? Right on the cover here, there's 3 holes, 1, 2, 3. The front hole, the front holes, this is the front of the cover. The 2 front holes are just guides. You're not supposed to put any bolts on them, okay? Let me orient the camera a bit lower so we can get a shot on where this is at. Okay, so how do you start installing this is that take a single bolt, put it on the guide hole, okay? Well, sorry. Read the signal brackets together. Put it on the front guide hole. This is number 5 Allen key. So it's number 5. Just hold it down. Don't have to tighten it. Just hold it at position. Then tighten the rear ones, the rear bolt. So you wanna tighten the rear one. The signal holes facing to the front, right? So just put this on, tighten the back. You can tighten it tight, it's okay. Then do it same on the other side. Signal brackets, guide hole first, line the covers, just a few notch would do. The rear ones, this you can tighten, okay, and then you want to remove the front bolt. Same on the other side, we remove the front bolts. Do not remove the bolts before you tighten the rear, right? Okay, so rear has to be tightened first. Now, if you have a signal, it's ready here. So the side cover, which is the last part in this fixture, has 2 holes. This lines up with the center hole and the bottom hole. And it's a good idea if you want to adjust the light. You can adjust. You have to adjust it without the side covers. You have to take out the side covers to adjust the light, not the signals, just the side covers. And you can use the number 8 tool and adjust from this side. Okay, right, so just bolt the side covers on. Remember, remove the front bolts first. Push the wires a little bit in so that it doesn't create too much tension to the cover, and just hand tighten this in. And the top bolt, make sure it goes in smoothly, and once you're done, Let's tighten the bolt. Same goes on the other side. Remove the front bolt. Two of the left over bolts. This one goes to the center hole. Right, there's one front hole and there's a center hole, the center hole. And the bottom. And you're done. That's all. That's how you actually fix the Rhimo. Thank you.